We took a few moments at KatoriCon to visit with Sarah Palmer of Liberty in North Korea and RCGC's Amanda Chandler, who interned with LiNK, to learn more about the important work of this organization.
My organization, Liberty in North Korea, believes that the North Korean people will achieve their liberty in our lifetime. The North Korean government has tried to maintain control of the people by creating an information blockade. No foreign media or international calls are allowed, for instance. There's also a really horrible system of oppression through collective punishment. So if you were to speak out against the government, you and your entire family could be sent to a political prison camp, face torture, sometimes even execution. And so a lot of lack of freedom in North Korea. And we work primarily by rescuing North Korean refugees who have fled into China. We work with partners in China and help them make the 3,000-mile rescue journey to safety and freedom. They go through Southeast Asia, where they meet with our field coordinators, and then they go on to resettle to places like South Korea or the United States. And from there, we also help them adjust in their resettlement and become empowered to be advocates or just to, adjust to their new lives. We've been doing rescues since 2010, and we've been able to bring out 542 brave individuals.
Their mothers, their sisters, their brothers, they go through these same struggles, they go through the same challenges that you do. You know, they just happen to be born in a country that doesn't really allow for them to see what the outside world is doing.
RCGC, through the Japanese Anime Guild Club and through events like this, have funded fully the rescue of Yusun, a woman in her late 30s, and she was actually able to come out, make the journey with her son, who's about 10 years old, and now they're living in safety and freedom in South Korea. So the community here has been responsible for bringing people to freedom and helping bring awareness to this issue that needs a lot more attention. If people want to get involved in supporting and standing alongside the North Korean people through our organization, there's a lot of different ways to get involved. One way, if you're a student here, would be to join up with the Japanese Anime Guild, see if you can co-host an event with them, support the events that they do to fund rescues. You can also, if you maybe don't have time to join another club, you can also get involved as an individual. So you can have an online fundraising page through this platform that we have. It's really shareable. It has a video about our work, and it shows which refugee we're funding for right now. And people can make online donations, PayPal donations. It's a really effective way to fund 100% for rescues. You can also become a monthly donor through our Liberty Monthly Donor Program. Donate around $15 a month, and that can go to support our work. You can intern with us in our South Korea office or in our Long Beach, California office. But even just spreading the word amongst your family and friends about the North Korean people, sharing a documentary, anything that you can do to spread the word is a great way to get involved.
What drew me to getting involved and, trying to get the internship for Liberty in North Korea was the fact that I didn't know. I felt as if I was doing a disservice to the world for not knowing this huge group of people who have such great potential but aren't able to really use it, or to even know that they can use it, because they're, in the society where if you have access to an Elvis Presley record, or if you have access to a USB drive that has new movies that are out, you face imprisonment, your family faces imprisonment, your family's family, faces imprisonment, and, how could I have not known that? After I graduated from Rowan University, sort of like that gap year, if you want to call it, so I had planned to graduate December. January, if I was accepted for the internship, I was going to go get on a plane and fly to California. It's an intense training. So when I got there, because I was accepted, I got there, you're immediately immersed into almost like a 12-hour workday where you're learning about the history of North Korea, you're learning about what Liberty in North Korea is actually doing, you're learning about the process that the organization does to help refugees out of China and into a resettlement process. You learn about that process. You even get to meet some of the refugees that the organization has rescued. So, just amazing experiences. And then after about, I believe it was 5 weeks of training, you load the van and you set course for your journey.
You get to live in an intern house, driving around in a LiNK van, come into the office and not just like make copies or make coffee or do kind of busy work. You're really, doing the actual work of the organization, connecting with our supporters. If you speak Korean, that's always a plus because you can work in translating or doing subtitles for documentaries and actually working directly with refugees who have resettled here too.
It's an internship, it's a nonprofit. You are paying for this internship yourself, but I did get people to donate to me, whether it was friends, family, and the Japanese Anime Guild, because it aligned with who they've donated to in the past. They actually made a gracious donation.
So today I've been at Kotoricon in the Artist Alley with a table selling water bottles and t-shirts, 100% of what goes to our work. And I also did a presentation sharing the stories of North Korean refugees and how people can get involved. This is my very first Kotoricon, which is awesome. I hope to come back in the future. It's a really fun event and I'm really thankful to be here. It's really incredible to know that events like this all around the world are helping fuel rescues, helping bring people to freedom, and really changing people's perception about North Korea too.